Hi, I'm Stuart from Stuart's Gardens in Simonstown, which is near Cape Town. Today, we're going to talk about a very important topic with regard to growing tomatoes. We're going to be talking about fertilizing. Fertilizing tomatoes from the vegetative stage, from when they are small plants, to when they are large fruiting plants. I'll show you what I use, how I use it, and why I use it, using basic practical gardening science. These tomatoes are growing in my 8-year-old Buchelkaltier beds with a beehive watering system. The soil is rich, but tomatoes are hungry feeders, so regular fertilizing keeps them productive. For long-term feeding, I use slow-release fertilizer like Atlantic flower and fruit. It provides nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium gently over several weeks. Slow release feeds the plant's roots steadily and prevents nutrient spikes that can stress the plant. To apply slow release granules, I sprinkle them around the root zone. I spread a small handful around each plant, never against the stem, and work it into the top few centimeters of soil. For immediate energy, especially when plants are flowering and fruiting, I use a liquid fertilizer like tailboards, buds, flowers and fruit. Mix 5 milliliters per 1 liter of water. Liquid feeds act fast because the nutrients are already dissolved. That's perfect when plants need a quick burst. Mix thoroughly. Pour around the root zone where the fine feeder roots absorb nutrients. Since Roma plants are determinate and die after producing their fruit, I planted these Roma tomato seedlings 6 weeks after the first batch, which are still at a vegetative stage, building stems, leaves and roots. At this early stage, they need a gentler, growth-focused fertilizing routine. I start with a slow-release fertilizer like Atlantic flower and fruit. It releases nutrients gradually over several weeks. For young plants, I use a small amount to avoid overfeeding. Again, I avoid them touching the stem and gently move them into the first few centimeters of soil. I use Tailboard Organics vegetative stage liquid fertilizer for younger tomato plants. Because the plants are still building stems, roots, leaves and their overall structure, at this stage they need more nitrogen and less potassium. The vegetative Tailboard liquid food is designed exactly for this purpose, because it encourages strong stem and leaf growth, builds a bigger root system, prepares the plants for heavy fruiting later and avoids premature flowering, and is gentle enough for young plants. Tomato plants grow rapidly and need constant access to nitrogen for leaves, phosphorus for roots and flowers and potassium for fruit. Slow release feeds the long-term structure of the plant, and liquid fertilizers support the rapid fruit development. Combined, they create steady growth without shocking the plant. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you now know how to prune tomato plants. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.